What's good, y'all? Kid 918 here. We back with another NBA 2K26 video. And as you see, well, you can't see yet because it's not pulled up, but in this video, we're putting Victor Wembanyama into the WNBA. Now this one should go pretty crazy. So I haven't done drafts or anything to see where they go. I've just been putting them on random teams, especially if their equivalent is in the WNBA, but there's no Texas teams that I know of. So with that said, we're going to try the draft and see. I was thinking the Valkyries were going to get it because they're the expansion team, but it looks like the Lynx are getting the first pick, and well, there we go. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Victor's going to the Lynx. Or Victoria Wembanyama, I should say. Okay, let's go ahead and advance to the next season. Auto generate for next year. And I had already pre-picked, because you have to pick a team when you start. So I had already pre-picked the Valkyries, thinking they were going to get it since they were the expansion team, but they did better than the Lynx apparently, or the Lynx won the lottery, I guess. Alright, let's see what this roster is looking like. They still have Nefessa and Williams. Okay, look at this. This team's kind of stacked. Bro, what? Everybody on the team is an 80 up. How did they get the first pick? They got a little bit of shady stuff going on, it seems. But, hey. Good on them, I guess. There's no way we should be taking that many L's, bro. Hey, Aja. If you've watched enough of my videos or played enough in your own, you know she wins MVP a lot. Victor didn't get Rookie of the Year? Hold up. Did she get injured? She did. Sore right knee though, so that's not. Well, let's check her averages real quick. 17 and 9. I think she should have won Rookie of the Year, even with being injured. I mean, come on. It's a day-to-day injury, so we might be good. Made the second round, going against Aja. See, this is. Look, we made the finals in the first year. I mean, who could have guessed, right? I will try to get some gameplay if, you know. Can we go up? We're up 3-1. We'll just go ahead and do it now. Remember, we are the Lynx. Must be some Lynx missing in their heads for not putting Victor in the Rookie of the Year. We're blowing them out. So I'll just get towards the end of the game. We're up by 30 points. Victor's getting a chip in the first year, so good start here, I'd say. Not really surprised. I mean, Victor, I made her 7-1 instead of what, 7-4 or 7-5, so it's a little more equivalent to what a tall player in the WNBA would be, even though 7-1 is pretty ridiculous because that's not, there's nobody in the WNBA that's that tall. I think Brittany Griner may be the tallest at 6'8", I think. Could be wrong there, but I think she's 6'8". McBride gets a bucket. Time's about to run out, and Victor's about to get that first chip. Victoria, I should say. Team celebrating. There's Victoria getting into the mix. That hug. Look at that hug, bro. Her head is way, her arms are way above her head. She can't hug anybody regularly. Yo. She's holding the trophy. I'm assuming she got Finals MVP, but she is playing with Nafessa Collier, so she's like a 96 overall herself. So she's a star player. Getting a little taunting going on. She's holding the trophy, so. But I had one where, when I did the Shaq and Kobe one. Let's see what she got in this last game. 19 and 12. Carrington was the other score. I did the Shaq and Kobe one, and Shaq was holding the Finals MVP trophy, and Kobe actually won it, so it was weird. But Victoria Wembanyama, Finals MVP, 15, about 10, 2.5 assists, 50, 47, 83, not too bad. Pretty good shooting splits for a rookie and getting your first chip, you know what I mean? Did not check her. The one thing I don't like about having to do this is the contract situation. I'm going to have to switch between teams more, because usually when I put a player on the team myself, I put them for a 6-year contract or a 5-year contract, so that I don't have to keep like checking through teams to see when they leave, because everybody leaves their team. Okay, so Nafessa left. Team is bare bones compared to what it was before. I guess they didn't have enough money to pay all the players, which makes sense. But they still have Victoria. I think that it'll be a good dub. Okay, she gets the MVP, 22 and 13. Let's go. Can she got DPOY too, of course, with 2.2 blocks. So yeah, she's cooking. First team this year. I guess she really was injured. That had to be why. Where are the links? So we didn't make it. She won an MVP without even making the playoffs. Aja gets her Finals MVP. Shouts out to Aja for that. Don't do any scouting stuff. Just go straight to the next season. I'll auto-generate rookies. You know the deal. I played this enough. Kosu looking pretty good. Team's still a little bare bones, but we got a secondary star. I need to check how many years. So we only have 1 year left, so we signed a 3-year rookie deal. Gosh, look at those L's, bro. Victor's trying, or Victoria's trying, but I mean, she can only do so much, even with being a 7'1" with a 7'11" wingspan. 24, 13 and 3, 2 blocks. She's dominating. It's just not leading to wins because she doesn't have anybody else around her. Look at all the injuries in the first team. There's no way we made the playoffs, right? No, of course not, because if you look, it's pretty bad record-wise. Kiki gets her first Finals MVP. Alright, now we're going to have to check where we go here. Or if we... Okay, she re-signed. Let's go. Only for 1 year, though? Oh, it probably was an extension. That makes sense. Kosu's now at 92, so we really do have a secondary star, but nothing else, pretty much. Can the duo go to at least make the playoffs? I don't know. It's crazy. She made she won Finals MVP in her first season, and now she can't do anything. Kosu gets it. Okay, gets it over Victor, and she gets DPOY. Like they're competing with each other. Okay, did we make it? 3 years in a row that the MVP didn't even make the playoffs. That's kind of nuts, ain't it? Layla Lakin. Alright, well, this is probably the year that Victoria leaves the team and goes somewhere else, but who knows? I mean, I don't even feel like they normally do the extensions. No, she stayed for 4 years. Let's go. That means I ain't got to go nowhere else. She got a mil for the contract. It's kind of crazy for the WNBA, ain't it? I put up the loyalty, and I guess it actually worked this time, because usually it doesn't. She wants to see it through, which is dope. She could have left, gone to another team, but she decided to stay. Gets the MVP, 24, 13 and a half, almost 4, 2.5 blocks. The shooting splits are insane, 41% from 3. She gets DPOY as well, so she's back on that time, and you know what I mean. And we did make the playoffs. I didn't mean to simulate the round, but we made it. Okay, can we do it? Can we do it? Oh, y'all can't give up the 0-2. Come on, y'all, pull it out. All right, it's not looking good. Yeah, it's not looking good. That was a bad loss because we were up 2-0 and we still lost. That's insane. Because it's a best of 5 series, so 3 games wins. Satu, I think that's how you say it. She gets her first Finals MVP in the sim. That's crazy, bro. We went up 2-0 in a 5-game series and lost. That literally is like the equivalent of a 3-1, you know what I mean? Anything different? We still have Kosu and we have Cole, so we have a 3rd star player now. They must have got her out of the draft. Victor's for some reason a 95 overall. Or Victoria, I should say. I keep saying Victor, but I mean, you know, y'all know this is a Wemby sim. This is a Simbi. Kosu, they're gonna be trading off MVPs apparently. She gets, so if, whoever gets MVP gets DPOY too apparently. We're 2nd seed this time. So theoretically, okay, we did make it. All right, let's see. We're the 2nd seed, so we're literally the 2nd best team in the league according to record. Okay, scratch my nose there for a second. Okay, so now we're in the finals again against the Valkyries. Oof. We're gonna simcast. Hopefully we can get some gameplay out of this. Last few sims I have not really got any gameplay. Come on, y'all. We're down 0-3. It's not looking too good. Come on, y'all. Let's do something. Their roster could be stacked too. I'm sure it is. Oh my gosh, look at the score. Yeah, it's over. Finals and lost. It's better than nothing, but it's not what you want to be, Vince. It's not where you want to be, Victor. My nose is just itching crazy right now. Let's see what we got going. We still got our 3 stars. Victor's got 2 more years. They only have 1, so she could end up being left with nothing after this year. Look at all the dubs. I think this might actually be the year. I said that we were 2nd seed last year. Didn't matter. DPO Wagons to Cameron Brink. No awards for Victoria. Gotta say, it's been kind of a letdown for a sim. I thought Victoria or Victor was gonna come and dominate the league. We're just gonna simulate the round because we're the lower seed. I knew we weren't gonna win, so there was no point in doing that. That was definitely a disappointing season. Pin B. When I'm writing, my pin be going crazy. I tried, bro. All right, let's see. Did they leave? One of them did, but we still kept Coles. All right, come on, y'all. Let's do something crazy. Power ranking, but our conference rank is 3rd. But we did make the playoffs at least. All right, where are we at? Oh, we're the 8th seed again. We won! I didn't mean to click simulate playoffs. Oh my gosh, bro. I always do this. This is the reoccurring thing. I mean, I don't usually do that, but I just sim too fast and don't ever get gameplay. We were the 8th seed and we just won the chip, bro. 14, 10, and 2 for Victoria Wembanyama, and she gets her 2nd chip and 2nd Finals MVP. So shouts out to her. Oh my gosh, bro. I cannot believe that just happened. That really, I swear that was not on purpose. That was insane. We just missed like the biggest underdog comeback that we could have been there for the ride, and I just ruined it. Alright, let's see if she stayed. Okay, she left now. She was loyal to them for a long time. Now she decided to go off on her own. She goes to the Storm. Gotta go here, here. Team selection. Storm. Let's go back to the off the roster. Okay, not that great of a roster, but I mean, they gave her a bag though, so can't really be too mad at that. She got 4 years. One thing I need to check one more time is age. She's now 30, so she should be right in that. Dang, I didn't mean to do that. She should be right in that prime, you know what I mean? So we should be good. We're not probably going to make the playoffs this first year. Caitlin Clark gets her first MVP. No awards for Victoria. And we are the Storm. So once we didn't make the playoffs, I already knew. She took the bag. Tia Mills. That's what Victoria said when she left to go to the Storm. I'm not even gonna, it wasn't gonna turn out right, so I'm not even gonna make the joke. But you get the point, right? Alright, let's see if she can make some waves on this new team. It just ain't working out. Playing with an Olsen twin. She actually looks like an Olsen twin. Oh my god, did we win a game? Look at all them L's, bro. I mean, she's got two. There she goes with an MVP and probably didn't make the playoffs again. About 19, 10, and 3. Less than 50% from the field is not good for somebody who's that much taller than everybody else on the floor. She did not get DPOY either. She did make first team, which she doesn't make first team every year either. Granted, the thing about Wembanyama in real life and how I made this build is that she doesn't take a lot of shots, because Wemby is not. Shouts out to Malonga for her Finals MVP. Wemby is not a selfish player, and he's very much so like an in the flow, like a Kevin Durant type scorer. Like, he doesn't always take, like, you want Wembanyama to take more shots than he does and take over games because he has the ability to. He just likes playing in the flow of the offense. JJ Barea sister's on the team, apparently. The roster looks a little better, but still nothing too crazy. We're probably not going to make the playoffs, or if we do, we're going to be a low seed. But, I mean, shoot, we won the championship last time when I skipped ahead on accident. Rita Snow. Eric's cousin. Hakeem Warwick's friend's sister's cousin that he actually found out was his long-lost sister. Okay, I know we didn't make it then, right? No, of course not. Aces get it with Lexi Drew. Uncle's niece. Let's see if we can... Man, she went to this team to get a bag. She pulled a Melo. Like, I mean, Melo didn't necessarily go to the Knicks for a bag. He wanted to play in New York, but like, he stayed in New York when he could have gone to better teams because he wanted that bag. You know what I mean? Berea's looking nice. 93 overall. We got a second star. You might as well just stay with this team. They're offering you money, and they got a secondary star. We're starting off the season a little better than we have the last few, but it's still, we're getting a lot of L's here in the middle. What? Diamantopoulos? I don't genuinely know how to say that, but at least Victoria gets another gets another DPOY. And I know we didn't make the playoffs. It's like she doesn't make the playoffs or she wins the championship. There's no in between really. We lost in like the second round one year, but it just hasn't worked out since then. We literally don't make the playoffs or we make the finals. We made the finals and lost 1 year. We won 2 chips and then we lost in the second round. But that's it. Like, we just don't make it. Okay, Wembanyama, she went to the Liberty. They look pretty good, so I think that's a solid team for her to have gone to. Yeah. Alright, let's switch. Looks good. I already know what the roster looks like. I actually looked at it in depth. I don't know, man. She's not contributing to winning that much. At least I don't feel. We didn't play that bad. We had a pretty good record there. No awards. She did get first team. Finally back at that, at least. We're the 6th seed. Can we win? We win the first. We made the second round. Gotta make sure I don't hit simulate playoffs again. Won the first game. Lost the second. Lost the third. We're gonna simcast. Come on, Liberty. Give justice for all. Can we get some gameplay maybe? We'll just jump in right here. I keep missing the mark to jump into the games and stuff, so why not? Alright. Let's see if our girl Victoria Wembanyama can pull out the dub. Got Paige with the ball, throws up a 3. Of course she drains it. She proved DBG right and wrong and simultaneously in the same like sim that I did. Because that's DBG's off and I did the video with DBG in the WNBA and put them on the same team, and DBG did win without her and then also could not do anything without her later on. It was just okay. Come on, you better make that. Okay, good board. There we go. That's what we want to see. 42% from the field. Come on, you got to be shooting better than that. Your not career, but your playoff hopes are on the line. No way. Of course she makes that. It is Paige. I mean, she's going to take them threes like that. Get it to Victoria. Okay, dribbling up the court at 0.2 miles per hour is not going to do anything for the hopes of the team. Get it to Victoria. Get it to Victoria. No. Okay, that's a good shot. We're only down by 3. Minute 26 left. I always put up the shot tendency and the touches tendency so they get the ball more. So if they don't pass on the ball, I can't do much about it. No, don't make 3 in a row, please. Okay, Victoria gets the board. Brings the ball up. She does have handles, so she can do that. I don't know what that pass was. Sets a screen, gets an open 3. Bang, okay, we're tied. That was not technically an assist for Victoria, but it really was because that screen set her up to be completely open. Oh, Paige. Paige is cooking. She's made 3 of 4 threes in this amount of time we've just been watching this gameplay. Get it to Victoria. Get yourself in the play, Victoria. What are you doing? No, that's not the shot we want. Well, that might have lost us the game. It's only a 3-point game, so it's not a guarantee that we're going to lose or anything, but play up on her. She's made 3 of 4. What do you... No way. Okay, that was on you, Victoria. Okay, good board. What? Quickest timeout of all time. But we have the ball, progress down the court. 25 seconds left, so we have plenty of time. Victoria misses the three. No. She's taken like 2 shots in the whole sim, and one of them was for the game, and she missed. Back to Paige. They're going to have to foul. Of course, Paige is the one with the ball in her hands, and she's probably going to make both free throws. She does. No more timeouts left. It's only a 5-point game, so there could be a miracle. They need to move quick. Not quick enough that that's the shot that you take, though. Paige gets fouled again. Or no, it's not Paige. It's Diamantopoulos. How is she considered the best player on the team? The whole time I'm watching this, Paige has been carrying. 7-point game, 7 seconds. This game's probably over. I mean, more than likely. Now we're going to just sim to the end. And that's going to do it. For this season, at least. She's like she makes the playoffs. Or, I mean, she misses the playoffs. She wins the finals MVP. Shout out to Tyndale. Or she loses in the second round. Those are her 3 options. But at least we're back in the playoffs. And hopefully that's a consistent thing. Because that's what we want. We want to just be in the playoffs. You know what I mean? Alright, let's see where we're at. She's now 35. Deanna Ryder. I didn't know Winona's cousin was in here too. Alright, so the team is much worse than it was before, so that's not good for us. It seems like everybody wants to leave playing with her. I guess they don't like her. Yo, just wait until I do some of these other ones I have. Like, the KD one's going to be crazy. I made a mellow build. Like, some of these are going to go nuts because of the amount of points they're going to score and all that. Like, she did get first team, no awards. Do we make the... Oh, we're the 6th seed. I didn't even think we made the playoffs. That's good. Come on. Of course. Should have simmed that probably. Dawn Lawson. Never heard of a Dawn Lawson. That wasn't even, didn't even make sense, but alright, let's see. She's now a 91 overall at 36. Still the best player on the team. Just D Ryder, come on, bro. Like, you mean to tell me that wasn't on purpose? And like, that's like a created roster that somebody would do like a hee like 69 joke, you know what I mean? Alright. I don't know if Victoria's career is going to end up being as good as she would have wanted it. She definitely could have won more chips and been way more dominant. No awards here. Makes second team, not first this year. Liberty doesn't make the playoffs. Sparks get their first with Rita Snow as the finals MVP. Did she retire? Doesn't look like it. No, she didn't, because she definitely would make the Hall of Fame. Shouts out to Caitlin Clark, who retired. We're getting in the later years if Caitlin Clark is retiring. Let's see where we're at. She left the team. It's probably going to be like an 89, something like that, if I had to guess. She may not be the best player on the team anymore. Hey, she's earned the right by winning finals MVPs and MVPs and stuff to go get her a ring, like ring chase, I guess, but I need to find where she... Okay, she's on the Storm, which is a team she's been on before, and this team is stacked. She's the 4th best player on the team. So yeah, she's ring chasing. That was the team she was on before the Liberty. Alright. Better get you a chip, girl. That was the cringiest thing I've ever said in my life. But yeah, she better get her a chip, though. Levi's Flowers. Okay. We had to have made it, right? Okay, we're the 6th seed somehow. Okay, we won the first game. We already got a simcast. Come on, y'all can beat this guy. Well, there goes another season. Mercury gets the finals MVP. Mercury gets the championship. Kalia Hunter gets the finals MVP. Fudd retired. Paige and Cameron Brink make the Hall of Fame. Of course, gonna make me do that. I think she's 38 now, so she's probably coming up on her retirement year at some point here in the future. Within the next like couple seasons, I'm sure. Oh, she's not there no more? She signed a 1-year deal. It's always worse finding them once they're not as good anymore, because then you can't. Okay, we're gonna have to center. She is on the Valkyrie. Okay. Let's go to the Valkyries. Boom. And then let's see what their roster's looking like. She's the 3rd best player. They look like a pretty solid team. If I had to guess, I would say this is probably her last season, but I'm not 100% sure because you never know with the Sims. This could be like the 3rd to last season. Let's see, looking good. Definitely not going to be here. She might be on the defensive side. Nope, not even on the defensive side no more. Valkyries are the 8th seed. The 8th seed has been kind to us in previous years. We got the first game. Oh my gosh. Come on. I would have said Amber Rose. I was like, well, she made the WNBA? Okay, so we won there. We got the first game. Lost the second. Won the third. Oh, we made the finals. Going against LA. We're up 2-0. We're up 3-0. Come on, y'all. Let's get this dub. Let's get Victoria her 3rd chip. I didn't mean to. Bro, I'm telling you, I do it every time. They literally have to lose 4 in a row. They were up 3-0. So, it's less likely to happen, but it is possible. Especially when they're freaking getting blown out, bro. Come on, y'all. Job's not finished. We're going to a game 7. She can't go out like this. You have to win. You have to win, Victoria. Let's go fast. Come on, Victoria. Come on, Victoria. Okay, we're gonna jump in. Got 1 minute and 36 left. Game 7. Chip possibly for the final season. Or possibly final season of Victoria Wembanyama. If she wins the chip, this needs to be she needs to go out on the high. You know what I mean? For the 3rd chip, she's probably not going to get a finals MVP because she's like the 3rd best player on the team. Landry. Come on, pass it into her in the post. Or not. You got a 7'1" player with a 7'11" wingspan who's probably going against somebody who's like 6'6" or under, and you don't want to pass her the ball in the post. Talking about practice. Let's see, her team passes her the ball, and she's got a defender that... Oh, great. 1 point game. This is not what we want. Messing with my beard. I'm nervous. Get her the ball, bro. No wonder she don't do nothing on the court, because they don't pass her the ball. She's had good positioning in like 5 possessions, and they pass her to her in the wrong... Okay, there we go. Big shot. Let's go, Victoria. I'm witnessing how dirty they've done you in these sims. Or in this sim. Because, like, why are you not getting the ball? Like, you're taller than everybody out there. Longer wingspan, great defender. You could shoot, handle the ball. You can do everything. Pick it. I was on the fence about that shot anyways. They're not going to pass it to Victoria, but I mean, she has a high free throw, so it wouldn't be a bad thing to pass her the ball. We got Rogers. They're going to take it. Yeah, that was their last time out, right? I don't know what's up. There's like a glitch going on where they call a timeout and it doesn't actually do a timeout, but it does advance the ball. I don't know what. Please don't make it. Okay, good. Good miss. Back to Rogers again. 5-point game with 16 seconds left. 6-point game. I'm going to let it play out so we can see the last like celebration. So we got a 6-point game with 13 seconds left. Crazier things have happened, but it's pretty unlikely. She does hit a 3 though. 6 seconds left. It's a 3-point game. Back to Rogers. She made 1 of 2 in the last. I don't know, maybe she's a good free throw shooter, but okay, she makes the first one, so that puts it at a 2-possession game with 5 seconds, which pretty much puts the game out of reach. It's now a 5-point game with 5 seconds. Takes a half-court heave, and that's gonna do it. Victoria Wembanyama gets another chip. 3rd chip of the sim. She's elated. She's hugging her teammate, even though the teammate is a lot smaller and is not like an actual hug. Victoria's jumping on top of her teammate. Alright, come on. Heartfelt moment. Some of these players will never win another championship, and this may be the highlight of their lives. I know that Victoria probably didn't get Finals MVP this time, but she would have been a contributing player, I'm sure. I don't know the player's name that has it. Like, alright, let's see what Victoria did in this last game. 12, 4, and 2. I mean, for a WNBA game, that's not horrible. Billy Whitehead. Okay. Let's see. She's not going to ride the high and go out, is she? No. She's not going to retire. I thought that would be a great way for her to go out, and she's like, you know what, I'm going to stay and I'm going to go out on a worse note probably. And I wonder if she signed a 1-year deal, because if she did, I'm going to be irritated. Of course, why not? She got her a chip. We're going to go to all players. Cinta. She is on the Mystics, okay. Settings, team selection, Mystics. what does their roster look like? She's the 6th best player, but she's still a starting center for this team. So shouts out to that. She might get her another chip, maybe. Oh, I don't know. Look at all the L's. She's team hopping. She's pulling like a Shaq right now. But the difference is when she team hopped one of the teams, she actually won a chip. No awards there. No first, second team. I figured as much. Didn't make the playoffs. Didn't really work out much for her. I mean, it'll go towards her all-time career numbers and stuff, so I guess maybe that plays a part. She decided to retire. Should have went out on the high, but decides to go out on the low. We already know she's making this. Alright, and it shows that she averaged 16, 9, 2.5 assists, 4 MVPs, 16-time All-Star, 4-time DPOY, 3-time champion, 2-time Finals MVP, 9-time first team, 1-time second team, 2-time third team. Yeah, she very, very good stacked career. Sure, she got a jersey retire from the Lynx. Of course, she had to get the Lynx. I mean, look, she played there for a while. I don't usually have players that stay with the team that long. And then for the Storm, when she had 2 stints in there, I think she got a chip there too. Alright, and then you know what we got to do. I don't care about this now. I had to target all them players. Okay, so we go in front, or we go to league news, league history, WNBA records. She doesn't have any of these. I always check the points. She does have, she's tied for first for field goals made in a game. Rebounds is second, 27 is crazy, and 24 for the 5th too, but not surprised to see Angel Reese there. She's not in the top 5 for blocks? What is going on here? They did her dirty. Alright, so let's go here. We're just gonna get to, that's total points for a season. She has the 1st, the 4th, 2nd, and 3rd in field goals made. Rebounds 2nd. Gotta be up there in blocks. She's got the 5th. Alright, so now Cameron Brink had more blocks. She got 3rd all time in blocks. We'll go over to total points and see, because okay, so she finished her career with 10,727 points, which seems like a pretty low amount. So Tarazi is 1, or I mean Tarazi's 2. Okay, I mean, I guess I don't remember seeing her name up there. Let me check something. Total points. So I was on the right thing. So yeah, so she is the #1 scorer of all time, but it's definitely a disappointing thing. Like Kobe I think had 17,000. So like you look at the drastic difference there and like the amount of points that were scored. 3rd in field goals made all time. 8th in 3-pointers. 4th in free throws. I didn't see her. That's actually pretty good. 2nd in rebounds all time, but she got beat out by almost 1,500, which is kind of nuts. 3rd all time in blocks under Cameron Brink again, which I think I saw that a minute ago and I was surprised already. Alright, let's see. 2nd in minutes. Points per game was about 16, so she'd be around 15, I think. 3-point percentage. Alright, let's see. Let's go back to the points. We'll actually check this. She has 4 40-point games, so she's tied for first there. No 50-point games, no 60-point games. 2 triple doubles. Alyssa Thomas has 15, which is nuts in comparison to everybody else. But yeah, as you see, you know, pretty successful career, 3-time champ, 2-time finals MVP. Definitely a letdown for what she could have done being with the size she has in comparison to the WNBA players. But this is what would happen if Victor Wembanyama were to be put into the WNBA. Please like, comment, subscribe, share it around. Let's get the channel growing. I'll catch y'all in the next one.